The police state ends with me, and we've made it one more day. So, imagine a life where you can't dial 911. When I started writing today's video, I realized that there are probably so many people out there that already are aware they can't dial 911, as they are in similar situations as I am, or they are smart enough to know that when you call for police, you're putting you and your family at more risk than just dealing with the problem on your own. That is today's American experience for many. But I'm going to go ahead with the topic for a minute. Since the Bartlesville police really only serve the wealthy, well-connected, and corporations, that leaves the rest of us, and especially people like me, that these roaming gang of armed robbers have singled out to steal from, terrorize, tear my house apart, breach my civil rights, and threaten me. That leaves people like me and many others with a situation where we can never call the police if needed. It would not be safe to do so, not at all. And since the 911 dispatchers in this small town are so intertwined with the police, that means no 911 at all, as police will be sent before ambulance or fire trucks. So you have no health care or fire safety for your home either. Also remember, Jane Phillips Medical Center leadership are willing to file a false police report and tell the Bartlesville police to tear my house apart, so I can never use that hospital again either. And it's the only hospital in town. Even my doctor is on their campus, so I must find a new doctor, especially after there was a privacy violation on my private medical records by Jane Phillips Medical Center and the Bartlesville police. So just think for a moment what they're doing. What a local attorney told me they are doing. They're running me out of town. I was running for city council, so I had the Bartlesville police put on me. Now no 911, fire safety, ambulance, police help. No health care from the local hospital. Not safe to campaign on the streets due to police intimidation. Still under open so-called investigation, going on a year. Thousands of dollars of my property stolen, damage to my property, tearing my house apart, and more. It looks like even though I don't want to, I may have to pick up and move. Because with a health condition, it's not safe not to be able to dial 911. For an ambulance if needed, I mean, that's the most important thing. And of course, fire safety for my house, or use health care locally. They've run me out of town by making me pay taxes and then eliminating all those services from me. But I can't seem to muster the energy to go right now, so I just have to live under this. An event like this will wear you down and harm your health. Just think about what it would be like, but I know many of you likely already know. You see, when you believe that you pay taxes and therefore have police and 911, ambulance service, fire service, police service to call if your property or life is in danger, then things seem balanced and correct. You pay for it through your taxes and get something in return. But in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, you don't get that. And so you know your taxes paid are just wasted for you, and it's completely up to you to protect your property, life, and family. In fact, you know the biggest roaming gang of armed robbers in town are the Bartlesville police themselves. See, with the Bartlesville police, they are out of control and criminal. And they hide behind their badges and behave as the worst type of thief, one without consequences or accountability. And make no mistake, they will kill you if you try to stop them from committing crimes against you. And they will show up in huge force with many police and district attorney and many, many guns and steal any video you have of them committing crimes, breaching your civil rights, tearing your house apart, and stealing thousands of dollars of your property, and then continue to threaten you with years in prison indefinitely by saying they are investigating you for basically forever. You know, they are just despicable. I'm dealing with some salty dogs, no other way to put it. Some serious sociopaths and psychopaths, from the James Phillips Medical Center leadership to Bartlesville Police, Washington County of Oklahoma District Attorney that likes to use seized funds from the innocent public for personal use, a kangaroo court and rubber stamping judge, the Bartlesville City Council and media working to cover up the illegal and immoral behaviors of the Bartlesville Police, and left with nowhere to turn. I made a video on that you can go back and watch called Nowhere to Turn. It's just 5 minutes long and you can take a look at that for that topic. We just must have an outside investigation, a real investigation, not one of these fake ones, of this city and county, and especially the corrupt Bartlesville Police. It's just sickening. And again, I want to point out what I'm going through is awful and completely unacceptable and not livable. But I believe it is about 1% of what minority folks and communities are going through in this police state. I don't know how you do it. You're tougher than me. And I don't pretend that what I'm going through even remotely matches what you're experiencing in this corrupt police state. However, what I'm going through is still too much, and it must stop. The police state ends with me. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.